Mary Jane. Don't you play no games. Oh shit. Mary Jane. And I love you just the same. Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. And when I'm feeling lonely, she's there to comfort me. Mary Jane. Don't you play. No, this hat is even getting bigger on my head. You guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, thumbs up. I got to talk. Gah, gah. Gah, gah. Oh, do you? Oh no, that's probably gonna fall. My face is so greasy. I remember growing up, my mom and my daddy would grease the hell out of our face. We look like some shining. Look like just shining. I don't know, just shining. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Hope everybody is doing well today. Happy Thursday. Guys, we are already at, I walked my ass off last night. Well, I guess I'll say this morning. But we are at 15,589 steps. 15,589 steps. 15,589 steps. Oh, snap. Sharon Wig Fall, man. Thank you so much for that freaking high five. I got a heart that, man, that is dope. Thank you. I'm sorry, man, I'm like, man, that's dope, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Sharon. I appreciate you. Man, that really is dope. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. I never had like someone to come in, and that is really sweet of you. Like, I'm not even kidding. I never had someone come in with a gift ever on my live stream, ever. Like, ever. That is so dope. Thank you so very much for that. God bless you. God bless you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Hey, Grace Hernandez. Grace, I literally, like you, I just pinned your comment because you was like, get it, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I pinned your comment because I was doing my little dance in my kitchen. And that is so sweet of you to comment. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're new to the channel or not, but if you are, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I want to talk about my experience today, and my title is not clickbait. I'm serious. I really wish that more people can be great like the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Because I wish that people can just, okay, here's the deal. I don't know if y'all can understand this or not. Like, some of y'all know, some people do, some people don't. And some people just can't stand, like, they just can't stand politics. They can't stand, be it, Republican or Democrat. But, like, I love realness. And that's why, like, I appreciate the president, because in my opinion, again, we all have opinions. I feel like he keeps it real and he says what's on his mind, even if it could be a little, mean or whatever the case may be. I find everything that he is saying, like everything in which he is saying to reporters and things like that, I find it necessary. People be trying to play with you. They be playing in your face and they be disrespectful and condescending and again, like funny. And so I love the fact that he doesn't care about, hey, saying this or saying that. And even if it's going to get backlash. So I think that's dope. And also the fact that he's real. And I wish that car dealerships can be real too. That's what I'm going to get in. That's what I'm going to talk about a little bit as well. Ditto. Thank you so much. Hey, Sharon. I think you're awesome, my baby. Thank you so much, Grace. God bless you for that. And you're so beautiful, and like I said, you just obviously you have a kind spirit to come in someone's, to comment on someone's video like that. You got a kind spirit about yourself. I really can tell a lot, even just through like, the comments. You can tell a lot about an individual. So I appreciate you so much. God bless you. JM, you said hi, watching from Saudi Arabia. Wow, Saudi Arabia. How is the weather there? How is it there? Thank you for watching from Saudi Arabia. Hey, Sharice Brewster, what's up? How you doing? Good afternoon to you. I almost want to say good morning, but we are in the afternoon because it's 12:42. You guys, I have already got. I'm going to play tennis today too. I got 15,659 steps. You said realness, fact, mess. I agree. I see you. Thank you. Good topic. You have a great heart, dear. Thank you so much, Grace. God bless you. What start? What state I'm in? Okay, I'm in the state of Florida. I'm in the state of Florida. And I'm in the state of Florida, and I'm in Southwest Florida. And of Southwest Florida, I'm in Fort Myers. Because you got like Naples, you got Cape Coral, you just got so many different little cities, and I don't want to say parishes, that's more like Louisiana, but so many different cities and towns within the state and within Southwest Florida. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Kevin, what's up? Kevin Gonzalez. Hi bro, I'm Kevin. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well too. Sharon said, I hadn't caught you lately. Last time I caught you, you were still in your scrubs. You're a respectful, sweet guy. Thank you so much. I try to be. Honestly, God, I try to be respectful. I try to treat people with respect. And yeah, thank you so much for noticing that. That means a lot to me. Nice, very beautiful there. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's so nice. The weather is a little less sunny, but we in December. So, when I was in Colorado, when I was in Maine, when I was in Montana, or in Alaska and Michigan, I've been in all those states. I've gone to 32 states, and I've spent a lot of Christmases in some. That's so crazy when I think about it, because I've traveled for pretty much 18 years now. But I've spent a lot of Christmases like away from home because of what I do for work. But I digress. I don't have any. I don't have any. What do you call, like, regrets? Like my mom even pushed me to get out there. She pushed me to see the country and see the world. So I've gone out of state too. I've gone out of state. I've gone out of the country too. But yeah. But it's nice. It's nice. Me as well, Orlando, Florida. Really? Kim Collins, you're in Orlando, Florida? Oh my gosh. I love Orlando, Florida now. I love me some Orlando, Florida. That's a really great. Now, I'm from Mississippi, and my family have vacation there a lot. But last time, this year actually, my older sister, and her husband, my brother-in-law, I love them both dearly. My older sister been married 19, 20 years now. That is crazy. Damn. Yeah, it's 20 years. Sure is. And also their second born just had a birthday yesterday. So shout out to Prince McGregory. He turned 12 years old. I remember when I was 12, but they have a 10-year-old now, which is Kelsey, a 12-year-old Prince, and 13-year-old Jamon Jr. I love my nieces and nephews. Also, my middle sister has she has a daughter and she has a son, Jason Jr. and Jemiah. I love all my nieces and nephews. I pray for them like on a regular basis, because the children are our future. But okay, let me get into this. I'm gonna read some more comments and I'm gonna talk. You said no, I was talking about Trump. What do you mean? Good topic. You talking about Trump? What do you mean, Sharice? I love you too, Sharice. Imperial Muse. Hey, I'm Lakshita. Hello. I'm glad you're a Trump supporter. I really am a Trump supporter. People think that I'm doing it for shits and giggles. Sometimes I don't get people in the chat. Sometimes I do. I can talk about all different things and stuff, whatever, but I'm not doing it for clout. Like, I have no reason to do it for clout. I really am a Trump supporter, but you guys can be, you can be liberals. You can, I don't mind. At the end of the day, I'm gonna respect you. I just want people to come and respect me. I feel like when I do talk about, the topic of when I bring up President Trump and how I voted for him, and like, oh my gosh, I've had friends that's on me. I've had family, to just stop talking to me. But it but that family mess, that lies, that's a little deeper than just politics. Cause I have some distance family members that are just, I think it's jealousy. I think it's, I don't know. I really I really like distance myself from that, because I don't want to sit up here and bash nobody, but it is what it is. In life you just deal with that. You just have to roll with the punches. Hey Jet, what's up? You been to Cali? Have I been to Cali, Grace? Hell to the yes. I've been to, oh my God. Oh my gosh. I've been to Los Angeles. I've been to Duarte, which is outskirts of LA. I worked at City of Hope Hospital there. Love that facility. That hospital taught me a lot. My mom was alive then, and my mom said I needed that hospital. Like, I needed that hospital. I needed Shriners. I needed St. Jude. I needed Moffitt Cancer Research Facilities. Those hospitals that I've gone to, John Hopkins Children's, like, oh my gosh, it really has molded me and shaped my mindset. I used to be like, of course I want to get paid, right? We're working, we want to be compensated. I've always had passion for surgery. But I must say, when I was younger and traveling, when there was like a discrepancy with a dollar, I would go apeshit crazy. And I would just get really angry, because I said to myself, like, I put all my time in. I did everything that I was supposed to do, and you guys are doing your part. And then I was just like, I would chew people a new asshole. And my mom told me that I had to breathe. And my mom was very strict, very, very strict, very, like, as a matter of fact, like, I get my cursing from my mom, and may she continue to rest in peace. I like she used to say she a cursing Christian, so I took that from her. But I used to get really upset. And of course, you want to get you want to get your money and all that. But when I was at City of Hope, one thing that my mom had, I had just got off from my mom. She said, "Boy, calm down. You got money. They said they're gonna sit up here. They was gonna wire the money, but the wire, when they wired it, because they were gonna wire like 4,000, and when they wired it, because I was banking not with Wells Fargo, with Regions Bank then, and it's a bank in, it's Regions here too, but it's like it was a lot of them in Mississippi anyway. But I was all the way in California, Duarte, California, and they didn't have the money. They hadn't sent me the money or whatever, because I get paid every week. Anyway, it just that I didn't need it. I want what's mine. But, and that's okay to still do that, but it's not okay to, just, say F everything. That's not okay. And what helped me was when I saw this kid was outside playing, and like I said, I had just got off the phone with my mom. I was going into work. I was driving to work. My apartment that my company put me up in was not far from the hospital, but back then it was my big, big, big days. I did not walk anywhere. And y'all, I talk a lot, so I can't like talk, explain, and read the comments simultaneously. But I promise you guys, I'll get to the comments to the best of my ability. But yeah, so end up going to driving to the hospital, and I saw this kid and his mom. And when I had parked, the kid just kicking the ball and having fun just by himself. City of Hope, and Grace, you may know this, in Duarte, California, it's a cancer facility. It's a cancer research facility. And they just do such brilliant work. I still, literally to this day, I still talk to several surgeons, like on the phone, and just happy birthday, happy anniversary type deal to this day. And that was back in 2010, 2009, 2010. But I had gone there several times. This one about to get hit. Lord Jesus, I know you old, but ma'am, people don't care that you old. You gonna get killed. Please don't get hit, because I have to get out and go see about her. Get across the street. She moving like a damn tortoise. Lord Jesus, be your fence. She made it. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, so I saw the kid, and I just so happened his mom is there, and she was just a smiling. The mom was smiling, and long story short, because I know I'm very long winded, the kid, you guys, had a terminal cancer. Oh, it really puts things into perspective. This kid had a terminal cancer and only had like months to live. Now, Now, again, my contract had ended at that hospital, and I don't know. I pray to God that child is still living. I don't know, but no matter what, I just know that that child and his mom put like and obviously my mom uh is something that's just everlasting within my spirit. Like, I'm not just trying to sound weird right now, but I'm being so serious. Like, this kid was given months to live. There was nothing else the doctors can do for him, terminal cancer, and this kid is outside having a blast with a ball, with a little, like with a, like a beach ball, whatever. Hallelujah. I mean, and I'm sitting up here, got money in my account, upset because I ain't got the 4,000 yet, which they're gonna wire it to me, and it's gonna be a fee, which they end up sending me more to cover the cost of the fee, because regions do anything, when you wire money, it's like a fee. But and that shouldn't be, I shouldn't have to pay for that because that's their fault. But I'm not, that's a long time ago, I'm not tripping, but I'm just saying it taught me to just calm down and count my blessings, because even though I was going through something crazy, it's always something worse you can experience. And think about that kid. I think about that kid and his mom, like his mom. I just don't know. I don't know how. I'm not a parent. My ex-girlfriend, she had a miscarriage. That would have been my first child. But I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how it's done. I don't know. I know my mom, when she was alive, she would say, "Yeah, I never want to bury one of my I never want to bury my children. It shouldn't be like that. The children should bury their parents." And I always like cringe and got upset when my mom would say that, because I'm like, my mom is never gonna die. Like, no one is gonna die. We're gonna live forever, and we're not gonna live forever. And so now, being 39 years of age, I know that firsthand. Working in surgery for 20 years now, I know that firsthand. But my point is, calm down. Calm down. Life can be so much more complicated, and somebody out there has it way worse than you, like way worse than you. I don't care if you don't know where your next meal is coming from. I don't care if you ain't got a car, if you're homeless. Somebody still got it worse than you got. Somebody still has it worse than you have it. So I just count my blessings. Not trying to get all weird. I count my blessings, and I thank God for everything. Now I'm gonna read some more comments, and then I'm gonna get to talking about when I just went to this damn dealership and the experience I just had. And I'm telling you, like, customer service is becoming extinct. Well, good customer service, bad customer service is just running it's running rampant. Hell, it's like COVID. I'm sorry, I get into like talking, go on a tangent and stuff, but yeah, I've been to Los Angeles, the Duarte, Monrovia, San Jose, Sacramento, San Diego, Palo Alto, Sunnyvale, Mountain View. I've worked in several of these places. Pasadena, oh, oh my gosh, beautiful apartment in Pasadena. Worked in Pasadena. Oh my, I love California. I love California. When I go to California, and you know how you're coming in, off the interstate, and you see the wind, what do you call them? The energy things, the wind things. Is it windmills? I don't know. I think, is it windmills? But you see so many of them. And I remember I was telling Mom, I said, "Mom, oh my gosh, like there's these tall things. I never seen it, because I'm like from Mississippi. I never saw that." And I drove the first time I went to California. I mean, I've flown and everything and stuff since then, but the very first time I went, I drove from Mississippi to California. You are funny and keep up the good work you do. You Thank you so much, Sharice. Hit the like button, like it owes you money. Come on, Jet. Sharon, thank you. Happy birthday to your nephew. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He had an amazing birthday. And he gonna have a look, he at school today. He got school tomorrow. But I'm telling you, Keisha, I'm not kidding. For all her kids, she popped up yesterday. If you guys on my Facebook, you guys can see like because my sister's on my Facebook, but you can see all the pictures and stuff. But she gets Pizza Hut. She always does a pizza party, ice cream. She brings little goodie bags for every single body, and she brings a big goodie bags for the teachers. And then she has his picture and happy birthday to Prince on it. I mean, Keisha is when I say and Keisha, no, she'd be like, "Well, I'm not." I was like, "Keisha, you bougie as hell," but no, she's not. She's so humble. She's so sweet. This girl, I'm telling you, like this girl gets me everything. Like she does. And I'm like, Keisha, stop it. She got me, I have more gifts coming. My sister got me 6 gifts for my birthday. My birthday was November 30th. So I just recently had a birthday myself. And gifts just keeps coming. Like I just, every time, like 3 days pass and I'm seeing packages at my, at my doorstep. But anyway, but yeah, shout out to Keisha Berger McGregor. I love her so much. I love both my sisters, and it's no comparison. It's no competition. I love my immediate family. It was my mom. I should say it still is my mom. My mom is alive and well in my heart, and in the spirit. So my dad, who's 71, he's in Mississippi. Josie, she's in Mississippi. Keisha is in Mississippi. Well, everybody's in Mississippi, but yeah, it was my mom, my dad, me, Josie, Keisha, 5 of us. But that's the immediate family. But I do have I have a big family on my dad's side and my mom's side. But family can be a little difficult. Hey, daddy, daughters, YouTube, blessing, please hear me out. Ran out of gas with my daughter's 3-year-old, 6-year-old police. Walked to a gas station. No one will help. Please help get my daughters home. Just lost my mom. Now this. Sorry for bothering your stream. I don't know what else to do. I have done everything I can do. No one will help us. We need like $12 to make it home. I'm praying for a miracle. Boy, get them, baby. Keep doing your beautiful. Thank you so much, Grace. At John. Okay, so I do not do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put you. I gotta do it. I'm gonna hide the user. No disrespect, but I don't do that. And I know y'all probably like, Terrence, what are you doing? I don't play that. I don't play that. Jet, you already own it. Like I like. Here's the deal. I do not block people. You can come in. You can talk about my dead mom. I'm not even lying, because if my mom's alive, wouldn't give a fuck. My mom dead, definitely ain't giving a fuck. I don't care about that. But when people come in and talk about like, hey, I lost my dad last night, and then they spam it. I lost my dad last night. Okay, so you're saying that you saying your dad died last night. So you said one time. I'll pray for you. I'll send my condolences. But why do you have to spam that? And then why do you have to come in? First of all, I ain't even got like sometimes I have, it can be hundreds, it can be 5, it can be whatever. But why do people do that? Why do people come in and do that? Like, that is so weird. Like, this is not the place for that. You go hustle and go scam, hustle somewhere else. I'm not, look, let me tell you, I'm not trying to block your hustle, but you can't do that in my live stream. I've already have the guys, the guidelines and rules put up. There's no self-promoting. There's no, like, you can't do that. Like, that's not okay. And actually, you're going to get me shut down. You can get my channel, forget demonetized. You can get me completely knocked off of YouTube. People don't realize you can do that. So I have to get you out of here. And sorry, not sorry. Why are the AA maggot gifters always in their car? Because I live in my car. So is that a problem that I live in my car? Can I not? I mean, like, I could go outside. I can go sit in the grass, but I want to sit in my car. I just actually woke up. That's some bullshit behavior. It is, Jet. Yo, how's your day been? Hope you had the best day ever. It's been going amazing, Taz. Thank you so much. How's yours? Don't disrespect Terrence channel spamming. Thank you so much, Jed. Man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for having my back. Um, Kim Collins said, yes, my parents are from Jackson and Yazoo, Mississippi. Came to Florida in the 50s. We might be related. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm a Bergen. So Bergens, Bush, Bankheads. It's crazy how a lot of people are just, even if you got different names, you're you know what I'm saying, you're related some kind of way. We probably be like 26 cousins. You have protagonistic. You have been protagonistic. Okay. Grace, are you? Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah, you're beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, Grace. You really are beautiful. Thank you so much. Cooking with Ned. Hey, cooking with Ned. Happy holidays to you. Hey, Moondog. How you doing? Trump supporter, dumb. I'm dumb because I'm a Trump supporter. If you say so. I have 4 degrees and 1 certificate, but that don't mean anything. Got a certificate in first assist. I have an associate's in applied science of surgical technology. I have an associate's in physical therapist assistance. I have a bachelor's in kinesiology, and I have a bachelor's in health administration. And my manager was just telling me, she was like, Terrence, you want to look into like, anything administrative? And I'm like, I don't want. I want to just stay in the clinical realm. Like the administrative part for me, like I'm gonna veto everything, and I'm gonna continue to get fired. I've never been fired, but they're gonna keep like if I work in the administration, I'm not gonna say yes to everything, and so they want a yes person. So I don't think that I'm the right person for the job. Who gives a MF who anyone supports? Right, Grace, exactly. He's a great guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Cinemod. So do you think you shouldn't be in this country because that's what his end goal is? What do you mean his end goal? Because I'm a born American citizen. What do you mean the end goal? Why the hell are you looking over here, ma'am? You just left the parking lot. God damn. That's my neighbor who, we're in this parking port, and she's just so nosy. I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? But I don't know what you mean. That's his end goal. XD moron. That's weird. Are you calling me a moron? Why do people come in and call people stupid? You don't even know me. That's weird. I'm like, give grace in Jesus' name. Thank you so much, Cooking with Ned. I appreciate you. Moondog, hey, Cooking with Ned, how are you? Sharon said, amen, you better speak truth. We have to be grateful because there's folks worse off than you. I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious. My neck of the wood, I'm in Sacramento. Wow, okay. So I've been in Sacramento. Look, let me tell you, people don't think that it snows in California. And I'm like, yes, it does. Obviously more like kind of, northern, but it snows in California. Am I right or am I right? My right hand of God. When I went there, I had to put snow tires. I mean, not snow tires. I had to put chains on my car. But that's back in 2000. So 2009, 2011. Like I'm serious. Like I've experienced all of that. I've experienced so much, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I remember I was getting my mom's life. I was like, Mom, can you believe this? What is going on? And she was like, yeah, just be careful, be careful. I love experiencing things. I love getting myself into like situations, and God just protected me because I ain't lying. I'm like, I didn't did a whole lot of stuff like far as traveling. You said come back. You know what? I just might. Windmill, yeah. I'm like, the windmills. I'm like, what? It's the windmill, right? There are so many of them when you're first getting into Cali. Yes, windmills or oil mills. Okay. Sorry, I spelled your name wrong. It's okay, hun. Happy holidays to you. Grace says, gotta go back to work. Love you, dear. Thank you so much, Grace, and I respect you so much. Thank you for all that you do, and have a blessed day at work. I know he enjoyed that to the fullest. Yes, he did. The pizza party. Happy holidays and may God bless you. Terrence, you used to be so fun, and now it feels like you're talking about politics all the time. User, okay. So we shift, we grow as adults, and it's okay. It's okay. If you don't think that I'm fun now, you don't have to watch. And I let me just tell you this. This is not me being disrespectful. I don't know why we just can't keep it real with each other. Like, if you don't think that I'm fun now, you don't have to watch. I mean, I respect the fact that you're telling me that, because I love people to speak their mind, but at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you don't have to be here. And it's okay. Like, I'm not upset. Like, I couldn't, like, am I trying to say I could care less, but I can't be bothered, because I want to focus on positivity, and I want to focus on living. And I can't focus on, like, okay, well, somebody coming in and saying, oh, you used to be fun, or you're a moron. Not that you said that, user, but I'm just saying you're a moron, you're this. I've gotten a pedophile, I've gotten EDP 445. They people come in, you looking for a cupcake, you're gay, you beat women. Again, pedophile, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're ignorant, you're an asshole. I've been called the N-word several times on live. None of that is going to impact my life in a negative or a positive way. I can't stress to you where I'm at mentally. Like, I am at a place of peace where nothing is going to penetrate my spirit. Nothing. Unless I allow it to. But I'm not going to apologize about what I'm doing. And on top of that, yes, I'm talking about President Trump, but I'm going to talk about what happened at the car dealership when I get ready to, because I want to make sure I'm getting the comments. Amen, amen. Agree. Thank y'all. Keep on doing you. Thank you so much, Miss Allison. Gay, bearded, homosexual. I knew it was coming. Look, everyone, it's a homosexual. And what's wrong with a homosexual? What's wrong with gay? What's wrong with bi? What's wrong with straight? What's wrong with trans or whatever and stuff? Like I said, people think that President Trump hates that. No, he doesn't. He may not agree with it, but he don't hate it. And same with Charlie Kirk. He didn't agree with it, but he didn't hate it. And let me tell you, I don't hate anybody. I don't. I've done those operations. I've done those sex change operations. So you're talking to somebody I've help assisted on abortions. I damn sure don't agree with that, but I help assisted with them, because that's a part of my job. When I go into surgery, my job is not to judge that individual. I've operated on someone who killed their mom. He slashed his mom's throat, and I'm being so serious. I was in Michigan. I was in Jackson, Michigan. I worked at Allegiance Health, and it was a prisoner. There's a big prison there, and a lot of those prisoners are on they're on not death row, but they have life without the possibility of parole. So they're gonna expire in prison. But sure enough, you still have to operate on prisoners. Sometimes they put things in them. They do things on purpose to kind of get out, and then sometimes it's out of their control. They have maybe a cholecystitis, so their gallbladder gets inflamed, and then you have to remove it. So we do a cholecystectomy. Sometimes their appendix may rupture, so you have to do an appendectomy. They're gonna die if you don't do it. And so we can't play the judge. We're not God. We're not the judge. We're not the jury. God is going to handle all that. But this man literally, it was horrible. When the officers told the story, and sure enough, you think I'm going to sit up here and give this man, not treat him with respect? Like, I'm going to treat him just like, I would treat my mom on that table. Like, I'm not, I don't think people, if you're somebody who does that, if you're doing jury duty, or if you're if you're doing anything as far as working, I don't care if you're working at McDonald's, I don't care if you work at a hospital, I don't care where you work at a car dealership, you need to understand that customer service is so important. This is on time, because this is exactly what I'm going to talk about. But thank you so much. Hey, Dion, how you doing? Look at the gay man. Why is that black man crying in the car? Sorry, correction. Why is that black gay in the car crying? All those degrees and still retarded and overweight. Well, I'm definitely overweight, but you know what? I thank God because, like I said, I can be worse off. I've lost 200 pounds. I used to be extremely morbid. I used to be extremely morbid obese. So extremely morbid obese. That's literally what I used to be, and now I'm just overweight. And I thank God for being overweight because you know what's next? What's next, baby? Next is weight appropriate. And so we're going to keep pushing. I feel so good. I thank God. So it's a blessing to be overweight instead of being morbidly obese, extreme morbidly obese. So you guys, I weighed 478.8 pounds and I was like literally like what 21.2 pounds away from 500 pounds, my right hand of God. And so it feels good to get that weight off, and I'm on this journey and I'm feeling good. I got my Olipop here, Chris Apple, and I got a Propel fitness water. We're gonna play tennis later on. I might go live again. You guys come and join me then. Oh guys, we got somebody calling. Of course somebody want to call me and try to interrupt me, but it's okay. All those degrees are awesome. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know what? It's either people they call me crazy or they call me a geek. You know, I've been called all that, but I don't care about that. I am like the fish on your head. Okay, the fish. Okay, no problem. So like the bass and stuff, that's cool. I love the bass, like outdoors and stuff. Like that's a really fun place to go to. Bro, it's false Christian. Would Jesus support Trump saying I'm not cut out for heaven, I'm not going? Let me tell you, at the end of the day, you cannot judge me, and you can't judge anybody. I don't know why, you guys. It's like we don't understand that like nothing is perfect, but you just can't. You can judge me. I'm just saying, but that's not. You're saying, oh my gosh, that's like not right, but you're judging me, so that's not right. So in a sense, I guess we all gonna be some hypocrites. You just can't. You shouldn't want to judge me. At the end of the day, like that's just not. It's not okay. But if you want to call me a false Christian, go right ahead. I'm having a wonderful day, Moondog. A wonderful day. Leah says, hi, hello. Collins and Jackson, I've never been to Mississippi. I also have a big family on my dad's side. Collins' last name. Thanks for responding to my comments. Absolutely, Kim Collins. Oh my gosh, we probably do know some people though. Is this guy even reading the chat? I am now, and I'm sorry. I talk a lot, and so I do skip over I do not read the comments as you guys are typing, but I'll try to get to them. You're right. It snows. We're literally a hop and a skip away from Tahoe. Yes. Hello. How are you? I'm doing so good. How are you? Hey, Leon. Lena Domes Crafting. I'm sorry. I was thinking about like Leaz, and I was like, I don't know, it's just kind of all went together. Hey, Terrence, just stopped by to show some love and happy holidays. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you as well, Lena Doles Crafting. Favorite CEO, thank you for the 100. I appreciate you. This gay better hurry up reading the comments before people start leaving. It's okay, people can leave. Nobody has to stay. Just as people leave, people come. You guys, it's billions of people in the world. No stress. Right, don't watch him, don't bother him with nonsense. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I don't know if he beats women, but he is definitely really gay. And that's awesome. No problem with that's just fine. Sharon says staying off the grid. Shut the no, Sharon, no. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them do it. Go to another live. People make me sick with that shit. Stop have to give and count for yourself. Worry about you. Oh God. Sharon, I love you. I do I understand. Only Big D penetrate him. Oh wow, that's a comment that they held. And okay, no worries at all. Sharon says MK, he said he will when he gets to it. Be patient. Thank you so much, Sharon. Miss Allison said, yes, please stay in that place of peace as a nurse. I know the feeling. Yes. Well, thank you for being a nurse. That is huge. That's a huge professional degree. A professional degree to have, and also a profession to be a part of. But that's a huge degree. Like, oh my gosh, nursing degrees. Oh my Lord, have mercy. That's a lot. Wow. Thank you for all that you do, Sharon. I have having the feeling that I'm watching an ad. Really? Adam Levy says, why are you calling him names? Just leave his live stream. Don't come back. Moondall, I know. You guys, I promise you, it does not impact my life negatively or positively. And I wish that you guys want to, allow to stress you guys out, because it's gonna be okay. Hi Terrence, good seeing you. Love seeing you smile. Thank you so much, Candace. You guys, now that is someone from that is someone that I know in real life. Okay, and I love you so much, Candace. And tell your mom, Miss Bogan, I said hello. Why is she calling me? Are you watching me? Are you watching the live? Are you in the background? If you know I'm live, why would you call my phone? And you know I'm not on my other phone. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Terrence, you are looking great. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Delarice, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming in. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Y'all, that is somebody who can bake. That's a baker right there. Eleanor. Hi, Terrence. Hey, how you doing, Eleanor? How you doing? Caucasian Debris LLC. You retracted your comment, but how you doing? Sharon says, I'm sorry, Terrence. If they don't like it, no, never apologize to me, Sharon. Don't apologize. I'm a cursing Christian, damn it. Don't apologize to me. If it's on your spirit, you say what you got to say to anybody. Okay, never apologize. I don't apologize. I know I'd probably say sorry, but you gotta apologize to me, because I know you're doing it. All that is from a place of love and it's good intentions, and I appreciate you. But if they don't like it or get the fuck on, you ain't asked them to come in, and don't care if they and they leave. Bye. It's just so it is. But you know what? That's just what it like. Honestly, like I literally, I just okay. I'm gonna read a little bit more comments, and I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about, because I actually kind of experienced some disrespect at the dealership. Do you have ears? I do. Yeah, I have ears. Can you see them? I'm like, I better have ears because I can hear. I'm like, wait, do I have ears? You know what? True story. I'm overweight now, but when I was morbidly obese, like extremely, I was so big in the face that you guys, when I look straight on, you couldn't even see my ears. Now, when I look straight on now, even when I do this here, I was so big I couldn't see my ear, like even from an angle. So now when I look straight on, I can see my ear. So I'm really excited about that. That's so awesome. I know some of y'all like, he's so fat, he is, but yeah, I'm a big guy, but I'm not 478 pounds. I'm more like 278. What? Come on now. That's a blessing. Hi from Indonesia. Wow. Thank you for coming in. Caucasian Debris LLCs, people who have been through real adversity don't offend easily. I promise to God. Yo, I'm not laughing about this because it's not a laughing matter, but I'm like, my mom, I laugh because my mom is so funny. Like my mom, like I say is because I know she has passed on, but I promise you, I sense her spirit in the passenger side, like looking at me like, if you don't let that shit go, like F them people, F that. Don't even give it the time of day. I can just hear my mom saying this. But I watched my mom battle ovarian cancer, and she died. And it crushed me. I cry a lot about it, but I have accepted it. I never ever hated God for that, because my mom belonged to God. At the end of the day, God called her home. My mom was 51 years old when she passed away. But like, I saw my mom in a casket. Like, I'm not trying to sound weird. I know other people have experiences, but the people that haven't, like, you guys have no idea. And I don't want to wish it I don't want to wish that. Cassie is one thing too. And she looked very, very peaceful. My mom didn't even look sick. She didn't look sick. But what I'm trying to say is, like, that's something that you just can't explain. Like, y'all think, I don't know, like folks think, okay, when I had my other car messed up, or folks like, the people like tried to attack me at the car wash back here. Like, I mean, like, none of that bothers me. Like, I don't know. I can't be bothered by nonsense. I can't, And I was letting, like, maybe, like, not say maybe, I was letting certain things at work, like, get to me, because it was affecting patients. But I said I had to pray hard, and I spoke with my dad, and and speaking with some of you guys, and stuff, and you guys telling about your experience. It really has helped me, get over that. I'm at a place of peace, and I promise you, I'm not offended by it. And I know I'm gonna lose people because they're like, well, damn, he's not gonna get offended. Well, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna go and troll somebody else. But when you can just come in and be respectful, and we can have great conversation. But you said through real adversity, don't offend easily. I was talking to a black man who with no legs. I asked him what happened. He said his parents were black. Wow. Sharon says, MK, well, he's not an ad, he's a real person. Thank you so much, Sharon. You sound hella gay. Okay, no problem. Sharice Brewster says, agree. Thank you so much. Are you a zest monster? What's a zest monster? People need to get a life and leave people alone. Moondog, they'll never do that. They're going to keep talking, and that's just a part of life, especially when you put yourself out on social media. It's a part of it. I don't know if you guys watch Peach McIntyre, Latrice Allen, Chelsea Lynn, Oh My Gosh TV, Black Rambo, Mr. Beast, CJ So Cool. You got like Casanet, I Show Speed. If you allow these people to impact your life in such a horrible way, and you stop doing social media, or you stop doing things that are fulfilling to you, you allow them to win, and they will never win. You said, Caucasian, please stop. Damn it, I'm going to pray for you. I can't even enjoy the live with y'all dumb shit. Ugh. Sure, you making me laugh though, because I'm like, I want you to enjoy the live. I want you to laugh at these people. Like I can take this off. Oh, he looked like Carl Winslow. He looked like Uncle Phil. And I'm like, Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow were amazing father figures. So that's a compliment. You think I'm gonna get upset because I'm bald-headed? No, like why do people get so crazy? I don't know. When my mom was battling cancer, I had already started shaving my head before her hair even fell out. It's true. You must be too. Keep speaking on it. Go play with someone that wants to play. Good Lord. Right, exactly. I'm a 245-pound black man, Jewish princess who has lupus. I'm not trying to laugh. Wait, I'm not laughing. I am not laughing at the fact you got lupus. I will never laugh at that. That is not a laughing matter. But you said princess, a Jewish princess. Why would you put that together? Okay, Caucasian, you are hilarious. You did great, Terrence, on the weight loss. God bless you. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate you. You look amazing. Thank you, Moondog. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to say, Candace Bucket said, I want to say stuff to these trolls, but ignore them like they don't exist. It's so easy. It is, Candace. It is. We can say some things, but I just don't want you guys. First of all, please don't allow it to because I know it has happened, and I'm going to continue to get bigger. And when I say get bigger, I'm talking about, far as, more people will come in, leave, all that. But I don't want the good people to go because there's bad people in. And I know y'all like, Terrence, you got no moderators, you on block. But y'all, 3 years ago, my moderators, not everybody, but a lot of them were moles. A lot of them were the ones that were trolling me. They were blocking people, and a lot of people left. And so I find it easier for me not to have them at this moment. But I'll never say never. But thank you so much, Candace, for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a great holiday. I hope you guys even have a better, and a more amazing Christmas and a happy New Year. It is always so nice to see you. Jet, you laughing, Moondog laughing, Colin laughing. I'm sorry. No, Jewish princess lupus. What the fuck? I'm the biggest troll I know. Jet, I love that. You're right, T. It comes with it, but I could never have a page. Sharon, ain't gonna lie. Now, it ain't for everybody. People say, well, you think I could do this? You think I'm like, I don't know. Because you can't. If you go from 0 to 1,000, maybe you can't. Because you know, like when I'm like in a certain character and I'm on here cursing and being crazy, those live streams are not monetized. And so as a monetized channel, you want to come on and you do want to get money. You know, not like say you guys just give me your money. I'm talking about the ad revenue. You do want to receive, you want people to watch your, you know, especially the lives, you want them to watch and you want the ads to run. But if you're not going to get paid, like what's the fun in that, you know? But I'm not just totally doing this for money, but it just sucks when it's like when I like, you know, let things get to me and then I start going off. And like not in a playful way, I'm just saying like in a real way. I started going off, and then it's like, okay, I fell into the trap. And unfortunately, you know, YouTube doesn't like that. You said, okay, wait. It comes with it, but I could never have a page because they'll make me go back to my old ways and lose my religion. My son has always said, Mom, get a page, you hella cook. Oh my God, you cook? You get look, Sharon, you ain't gotta show your face. Just show the food. I mean, do you realize people pets, like they dogs, they cats have like YouTube channels, have like a TikTok, you know, have an Instagram, you know, account. Like you never have to show yourself. You ain't even really, I mean, you can even disguise your voice. Now with AI, you can disguise the way you sound and everything. Artificial intelligence is really like expanded. People making a lot of money off of it. I'm gonna take like I'm gonna take this course with it. The course is like $700 and stuff, but I want to kind of expand things with that as well. But you know, like fun stuff, make fun videos, you know, that y'all seeing on YouTube. I want to make some of those too. Colin, you laughing now at Caucasian? Now you want someone to feel what to feel what, because you have lupus going up for you, prayers going up for you. Go to the Lord. I'm not laughing about the lupus. I just like a Jewish princess. Well, what the hell? May God continue to bless you. Thank you so much, Moondog. And likewise, may God continue to bless you. May your cup runneth over. Terrence get paid $20,000 a week. He's not needing the YouTube money. Oh my, $20,000 a week. Oh my God, I wish. Maybe, you know, maybe in a month, but not a week. But you know what? Jet, we're gonna manifest that. We're gonna manifest it, Jet. We're gonna manifest that. Okay, y'all. Okay, Moondog said exactly. Y'all, I got to the end of the comments. Y'all, can I get some claps? Because that's a blessing. I got to the end of the comments. I read the damn troll comments and I read everybody else's. So that's good, right? I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. Okay, so let me just get this out real quick. Manifesting is, let's go, bro. For us both, bro. For us both. You know, when you win, I win. When I win, you win. We got this, yo. We got this. Nah, T, the first time they say something like, why you use the same towel? or why you ain't washing the chicken or putting this in there or using vinegar to wash it, you know. But that's the way, but you gotta be like, this is how I grew up cooking. Just like when Peach McIntyre cooked, you gotta do that because that's a part of the process. Like, I bet you money, if you sit up here and made them a plate, they're gonna be like, can I get another one? Wipe the cabinet, etc. I'm not the chick. I'll go off. I like blessing my food in good spirits. They'll make it bad. Wow, that is true now. You know, you're right. But that's why you can't allow them to irritate your spirit. You know, you gotta keep in good spirits. But I promise you, I could just see within the text. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know you don't play, and I know your food is delicious. Oh my gosh. I know your son better know he is blessed to have a mom like you. Caucasian Debris said, I don't have lupus, I have black fatigue. That's 420 times worse. What is it did with black fatigue? Everybody talking about black fatigue. I don't get this. Hey, what's up, Coach Train? How you doing, bro? Caucasian said, Black Superman, he hymns kryptonite is a honest day's work. Oh, okay. Okay, so I went to Latterns Motor, right? And it's so there's two of them. There's one on Cleveland Avenue and there's one on McGregory. And so McGregory is closer to where I'm at, to where, you know, my condominium is at. So I was looking online. I've already looked online. I never drove past this one, but I did stop at the Cleveland one. And the Cleveland one is okay. But they just didn't have the Cadillac that I was looking at. I'm looking at a Cadillac XTS, okay? An XTS, not a CTX, an XTS, specifically that car. And I would like it in maroon, like my Denali. I would like it in like a cream, like my Buick, back at home. Or I would like it in black. I do love like a nice jet black. And they got a black one. They only got one. And so I'm like, they don't have a price online. Now I'm driving up. I don't even care about nobody not coming out and greeting me, which nobody did, and there was like several people there. But anyway, but I digress. I'm not picking. I'm not trying to pick an argument or whatever or fight. So I park and I get out and I go to look at the car and stuff, and I can already see some scratches and blemishes and stuff. But this is a certified pre-owned used car, by the way. It still does have, so there's 46,000 miles on the car. It still has literally, it's because it's like 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. This guy is running and I'm like, please be, oh, he running to the bus. Okay, please be careful. I don't know why these folks playing with their lives. But anyway, okay, the bus is stopping for him. All right, thank you, Jesus. I know y'all like, what is he looking at? I'm looking at this right here. You see how he get on the bus and he was running, and you see how the road is here. Like, there was a woman who just not ran. She was just walking across the road, and there's cars coming both ways. So it's very dangerous, Anyway, so let me get back to this. English is hard sometimes. It is. Sharon said, yeah, I can burn. I have people want to pay me to cook. I don't charge. I just love to cook. Wow. Now you sound like my mama. You sound like my mom when you say that, because my mom never charged people for food. And I said, Mom, you need to I was really trying to push my mom to do that and stuff. But I mean, it's not easy. And shout out to, it's a few people that I know got their own, they got a cooking truck now. What do you call it? A food truck. I said a cooking truck. They cook inside the truck, but they got a food truck, and that's so awesome. Nana has a food truck, and a couple other people from the slot community got a food truck, and those are awesome businesses. They can be very lucrative, but you working around the clock. You got to put the effort in. But I know for a fact, Nana, that Donisha herself is hard working, and her mom is hard working. I love those people. I love them so much. Okay, that car is nice. Yeah. It is the Cadillac XTS. Yeah, it's black. It's real. It's the car at this dealership is nice. I cranked it up and everything. It's real nice, and it has 46,000 miles on it. Like, it's literally right at 46,000, which is really weird because it ain't 46,000 in like 3 or 100. It's 46,000 miles. I did not drive it. I cranked it up. And I'm gonna tell you why I didn't drive it, because I don't like to waste time. Time is money. I don't want to waste no time. So anyway, okay, so I go in. Now I'm looking at the car. I go in, I see all the scratching and all that stuff, whatever, but there's no paper on this particular car. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I feel like when I've gone to a lot of dealerships, my dad is he's a retired mechanic. He had his own mechanic business, automobile mechanic, business and stuff, and he's retired. Still do all these stuff for family, but I can't tell my dad what to do. My dad is a 71-year-old man. If he want to rebuild a transmission and not get paid for it, that's on him. But whatever. I digress. But anyway, I go in, and when I go in, the guy, there's a guy walking back and forth, and he doesn't say anything. And then it's another guy. It's like two white guys and one Latino Hispanic guy. But I don't know if that means anything. I'm just kind of painting the picture. So the Latino guy's one walking back and forth. They don't say anything. And there's a white guy behind that's sitting down, and it's like multiple offices. And so the white guy, he looks up, he looks down, and then when he looks down, that's when he says, hey, good morning, sir. Because it was morning at that time. And I said, oh, good morning. He was like, how are you? I said, I'm doing amazing. I said, how are you, sir? He said, I'm doing fantastic. I said, fantastic is fantastic. He was like, yeah. He was like, so what brings you in? I said, I was just wanting to look at that Cadillac XTS a little bit more. this what the I'm just gonna say this. This is when the other guy, be a Latino, Mexican, I don't know, y'all. He just hell, he's kind of brown like me. Let me say it like that. But that's when he bursts in just like that. He didn't say hey or excuse me. He said, "You mean Cadillac CXT?" He said, "You mean Cadillac CXT?" I said, No. I said, "No, sir." I said, "The Cadillac XTS that you guys have out there." "No, it's a Cadillac CXT." I said, "Oh, okay." I'm like in my head, he finna beat my ass. And I'm tired of people trying to fight me at the damn car wash. That I just like, oh my gosh, y'all. Like, it's just so much going. People are unhinged. I really feel like people are unhinged. And here's my deal. Y'all can call me a like soft, you can call me a pushover. I don't want to fuck nobody up. I don't want to ever go to jail. I'm too pretty for jail. I don't want to get into no fight. I don't want the smoke, so I ain't gonna give it. I'm not gonna do that. But at the end of the day, like if he like, I'm gonna protect myself, but I just don't have time to be going back and forth when I know for a fact that this car is an XTS. I know my damn cat. I know my cars. Okay. So honest to God, the guy grabbed the keys. The key fobs are so nice. I mean, my key fob, I got it in thing anyway. My key fob is, GMC has a nice key fob. I can show you here. They has a nice key fob, but those Mercedes are cool too. But the Cadillac key fob is so cool. But y'all see, my key fob is here, the GMC. What people don't know is you can how do you pull it out again? Oh, you press this button here. You press that button. If because it's push start. The cars are all like, a lot of these cars are push start, and you can pop this here behind this here behind it. You can pop that off, and because some people don't know about it, you can pop that off, and then you can just insert the actual key, which is here. Like, this is the key from the key fob. A lot of people don't know about the cars and stuff. I want to know everything. And I thank God that I have that mindset, because I schooled the man. First of all, the white guy, he got the key fobs. He come out. He did automatic start the car, which is always cool. I love that, And he says, "Oh, well, mister, you're right. This is a Cadillac XTS." I said, "Yes, I'm aware." He was like, "Well, I'm sorry about that." I said, "You don't need to apologize." I keep telling people, don't apologize. Be careful, but don't apologize. Let me just say this: be matter of fact. Like, if you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna interrupt somebody, you're gonna sit up here and say some things, come with a fact. That's why people were talking about COVID back here when 2020, 2021, and they was like, "Man, they demonetized my channel, or they did this because you were speaking falsely. You were pseudo, so you had false facts, right, which is a double negative, but you were speaking falsely about the COVID virus. When you have your when you cite and you have your the credibility, you have all that correct, you don't have any problems here on YouTube. You got to know what you're talking about. That's why I say, people come in, "Oh, doc, no, you can say that, but I'm not a doctor." I let people know firsthand, I am not a surgeon, even though I wanted to go to medical school when I was younger. No more, because hell, I make more than some doctors here, and that's a true damn story. But at the end of the day, I'm like, no, I don't want to lead nobody on. So you got to be careful here on YouTube, because y'all know Google owns YouTube, and Google will sue the hell out of you, like, for real. So you just got to be careful, like, and I know Tasha K knows all about that. And no shade to her, but I'm just saying, you have to be careful. None of us are above the law, at the end of the day. But yeah, so he was like, "Sir," he was like, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "Yeah, of course, like," and he was like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "You don't have to apologize," and in my mind, I'm like, it's no biggie. It really isn't. Like, I let that go, because I know what the hell this car is. I want to get the car. Like, I want this car. I saw one in Tampa. Like I said, I drove a Cadillac. I test drove the same Cadillac here, like, recently, and the woman was like, she was selling it, like, it was like privately, being sold, and she sold it. And the woman with the Buick, that woman she was trying to scam me, I feel like, because I don't know, that was weird energy. But anyway, so I go sit in the car. Like I said, I didn't drive it. It cranked, obviously he automatic started, so it runs really well. You got to press start, to turn everything on. Immediately, I see the touchscreen. And I said, oh, it's kind of cracked. And now, when your phone is cracked or your computer phone is cracked or something like that, the monitor is cracked, it's going to be off calibration. The touchscreen is not. You guys know how much that touchscreen is. That's like thousands of dollars right there for a Cadillac. I know for a fact for a Denali it's thousands of dollars because the cars are so much more computerized, so digital. That's why my dad can't stand it. My dad loves older vehicles. He can't stand the Teslas and stuff. My cousin just got a real nice Tesla, not the Tesla Cybertruck, but she got like a Tesla, the SUV one. It's real nice. It has suicide doors. They lift up, and it's nice. But it's like, oh man, that battery messes up. That's the price of the car. Anyway, my point is, I know that's some money, and why would you have this car sitting up here if you know, because you can do some things manually with the steering wheel, and you can touch some things, but I want the touch screen to work. And you could just see this man sweating. He was like, oh, well, and anytime, my dad taught me this too, anytime you go to a dealership, I don't care if you go to like a small dealership, you can go to a GM or whatever the case may be. When you go to those dealership and they say, oh, we got a man for this, we got a man that can fix this, that's a red flag. He said that so many times. Oh, we got a man that can fix this. Because also the door handle was very loose and stuff, whatever, which hell, I could fix it right then and there. Because I got that 3M tape that's sticky on both sides. That's all it is. The cars are plastic, you guys. We're driving in fucking plastic, okay? This is 2025. If I'm sitting up, I like, if you got a car that's 2020 and over, like, you driving a lot of plastic, and I know I am. Okay, let's just be real. But anyway, honest to God, this man turned red because I said that touchscreen is damaged. I said, you guys got this up here and the touchscreen don't work. If I test drive it and I want to pop in, I want to test drive it and I want to Bluetooth and mute and I want to touch the screen. Well, how am I gonna do that, sir? He was like, oh, I got a man for that. I got a man for that. And I'm like, well, when you want to have, he in the passenger side, I'm driving. I said, well, when you want to already have it up, everything is, ready to go. And I'm in my mind like, okay, well, Terrence, stop, because he's getting nervous. Let me go to the comments. I'm gonna stop talking about him and go to the comments. Don't do it, T. I would have left. I promise to God, I end up leaving. Oh, that's Carl. Now, okay. Man, I've been opening up my penny rolls that I have bought from the bank. I already found a 1926 and 1927. Those are worth like 3 cents each. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. But if you have like, imagine if you get like 100,000 more of those. That's a lot of money now. I love your hair. Thank you so much, AJ. I appreciate it. I've been growing it out for some years now. It's pretty look, it's down to my ear now. It's down to my ear. I could literally make content just opening up my You can. That's content, bro. Content is life. Life is content. You can sit up here and just look at damn pigeons all day long. Well, people actually do that. They bird watch. But that's content. That is content, bro. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too. Amen at Warnings, STEM of Ohio. Thank you so much for coming in. Jess said Cadillac is a great brand, but they ain't cheap to drive. Premium fuel only, and the insurance is always higher than your average car. Oh my God. I absolutely. I only put premium in my Buick and in my this Yukon Denali. I just do, but yeah, like they do have really good engines. And Cadillac, yeah, it's nice. And I'm not trying to get old because it's super fancy, but I wanted the car. Like, I'm in my dream car, but like that's like another like on down the line, like a dream car that I would like. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not crazy fancy with the Mercedes and stuff, but I love those Kia K900s, and it's hard to find like a really decent one with like less than 50,000 miles on it. But anyway, this car had 46,000 like on the dot. So I was like, damn, I'm like, my head, why would they sit up here and put, because I was trying, because the price he was asking for, I mean, it's 20-some thousand. I'm like, this is a damn steal. You know what I'm saying? Actually it was 23,000, and real nice car. Um, he said two owners, but what got me was the fact that, like I said, that touchscreen, that's a huge thing, you guys. You know, right now, if you want to go buy a touchscreen, like that's like over $1,000 to put into your car. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it. So like Cadillac is even more. It's just to the point that he couldn't answer the questions and he got nervous. Um uh you said the parts are affordable, but the mechanics charge more. The fact that it's a caddy, so if you can work on it yourself, it's not that expensive. New sub, thank you so much, Alexa. You're so right, Jet. I bought the Haynes Automotive Repair for my 96 Cadillac. I always did my own repair work. That's awesome. Still do. That's awesome. Kenneth says, my quote in high school was, it's better to be wrong and know why than to be wrong with no reason. Wow. You can input that into many things in life. But in general, if you're going to get upset with someone, at least have a valid reason, right? I love that, Candace. Lori, thank you for saying hi. Jess said Candace Bogan true. Candace, you probably like Terrence. Can you like just say Steve Bogan, because I don't want nobody knowing my name, but I've already said Candace so many times, right? Loving me, Tracy Anderson. How you doing, Tracy? I appreciate you for coming in. Tracy is a channel member. That's why she's green. You guys can become a channel member too. I only have one channel membership, and that's T's Awesome Butterflies. Rocco's Rock says gays for Trump. Absolutely. Jet says, hey, Tracy. Christine said that Tesla SUV is butt out ugly. Oh, the Tesla SUV? Well, not the Cybertruck. I love that Cybertruck actually now. I think it's cool, but the one that my cousin had, like, it's nice. I think it's pretty nice. It looks like, it's kind of like what's like Hyundai Santa Fe or like a Traverse. It's just kind of like it's a nice, crossover SUV. But not the Cybertruck. She ain't got that. I bought a Tesla Cybertruck this week, so I got 2 Teslas in my garage. Man, that's awesome. Zoha said I hated diesel cars and hunks of metal like a Toyota Hilux. Wow, that's awesome. Sweet gal said hi. Thank you for saying hello. Shed light upon darkness. Hello, how you doing? Zana said play NES wears Watto on hard mode. 20K for 40,000 miles and 2 owners. Hell no, that's a robbery. No, it's not a robbery actually. No. That's not a robbery, because we're talking about I'm not telling you the full thing. Okay, we're talking about a 2023, by the way, a 2023. So you're talking, it's roughly right now. We're in December. It's going to be 3 years old soon, right? But it's still technically 2-year-old car, 2 owners, and it's at 46,000 miles. At the end of the day, people may say that's a lot of money, and then they may say that's a lot of miles, but people drive those cars, y'all. Those Genesis, those Audis, the Mercedes, they like even Denali's that I'm in now. These cars have a lot of miles on them because they drive so smooth. People like to drive. It's a lot of highway mileage. They drive. I asked the man. This is where it was like, okay. Thank you for your time, because I said, you got the Carfax on it? He said, well, you know what? I know what you're saying. We don't use the Carfax. We use another system. But I can pull it up for you. I said, well, can you pull it up? He said, well, I can't pull it up right now. I said, sir, you have the car on the lot. You have several cars on the lot, and you can't pull up the history on it. I want to see the history. I'm asking you a valid thing. You can't show me the history for a certified pre-owned used car. So now in my mind, like, is it actually certified pre-owned? But it actually is. With the mileage on it, it really is. And then with the year, it is. Now, again, I ain't gonna lie, I took some pictures and stuff. I took a picture of the VIN number. I took a picture of like I said, the scratches, like, and all that, and the door. I took a picture on the inside with the crack. Now, let me I made a joke with him. I said, now, if you tell me right now, well, sir, you give me $8,000, I'll give you the car. I would have gave that man $8,000, my right-handed guy, today. Today, I would have gave that man $8,000. but you ain't finna give it away for pennies on a dollar. So y'all sitting up here, you trying to, you're asking actually over, 20 some thousand. Um, but if everything worked on it, it'd be fine. You have to subtract that for all the things that's wrong. Yes, it has great tires. I didn't test drive it, so I don't know. Are the brakes squealing? Would I need some hub bearings or all that and stuff? But I wasn't gonna even do that when you can't pull up the history. For me, I just don't like that. I want to know, because you gonna know unless somebody fix it on themselves, but you gonna know if it went like to certain dealerships and mechanics and stuff. Say if you needed like a front end work or whatever the case may be, or oil pan, gasket leaks. I mean, my dad is a certified mechanic, okay? Certified mechanic. Yes, he's retired, but that man knows everything about cars, and he definitely knows about, even if it's newer cars, he still knows about cars. And at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I just I happily was like, well, thank you so much. I don't want to waste your time anymore. He was like, no, you're not wasting my time. I said, well, I appreciate you. But if I'll be on the lookout if you guys get more Cadillacs. He said, man, just months ago we had so many Cadillacs here. We had so many sedans and we had no SUVs. Now we have a plethora of SUVs, and we only have a few sedans. They do have a Dodge, they got a Dodge Avenger, a Dodge Charger. I don't want that. I mean, if it was a good price, I probably would have had it. I probably would have probably checked it out, but those cars, just you can see the dents, you can see certain things. It's just like, again, this is not like that's not a Cadillac dealership. It's not like a GMC dealership. You know what I'm saying? But I've been to some of those dealerships and they still try to play you. I've been to some mom and pop places and they try to play you. At the end of the day, everybody want to eat a steak. I like steak. I like steak and shrimps. And yes, I said shrimps. I know how to say shrimp, but I like that too. But I'm not gonna sit up here and try to play somebody. I don't do that. But yeah, that was my experience. And the man inside was like literally like upset because I kept saying XTS, and I'm like, that's what the hell it is. I'm like, I know that's what it is. Like I know what the CTX is too, but this is a XTS. I know my cars. And I know my cars, and I just thought to myself, like, wow, that's interesting that man said that, so forceful, and you can just tell that, he doesn't have any customer service experience, and I can see that the white guy who came out with me, I know y'all like, why you talking about race, but it's a point behind it because I can see that he was trying. But he kept saying, I'm not really sure about this, but we got a man for this, we got a man for that. Well, if you got a man for it, why don't you already have it ready when people come and view this car? What you're expecting is maybe guys or girls, whoever, whatever race, coming here in a desperate, state of mind. And I must say, he didn't notice my Denali right away, but he was like, oh, is that your SUV? He was like, oh, I see what you mean. You want a nice sedan, but you don't want like a big gas guzzler. He was like, man, that's a nice ride. I said, thank you, and I'm like, in my head, I do have another car. It's just the fact that I got a couple of family members that are utilizing it. I can go right now. I can fly to Mississippi this weekend and go pick that car up, drive it back. I can get it shipped here. I got that car shipped 2 times from like Maine, and then one time from Maine, and then the other time it was from, let me not lie, from Maine, and then from Maine and Massachusetts. I got my car shipped to Mississippi. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, like, I mean, hell, I can't be in 3 cars at once, but I just want to get a car here. And plus, I got the tag already because I end up, selling another car and stuff. So I got a tag from that, and I can go ahead and transfer that tag. I'm just thinking, and I said, God, if it's in your will, I'll have it before my birthday, which was November 30th. Well, that wasn't in God's plan. You know what? God's timing is perfect. So I'm going to be patient. I damn sure won't fit this up here and, buy that car or put anything down. Like when I'm going to drive off and what I'm going to do, like just listen to the music that's on the radio, because the touchscreen don't work. Everything is touchscreen. So I just thought that was like really weird. Why would you guys have that car up like that? And it's really nice, but it needs to really work. um, hold on 1 second. Okay. These are cars and hunks. Okay. Um, if there's a vehicle you really want and you want low mileage, you could get the engine rebuilt. That's generally around 2K. Candace, that's true. That's true. The engine is I mean, I'm telling you, I mean, hearing it, I mean, I bet the engine is good. I mean, like I said, 46,000 miles. I think that's awesome. I'm not even gonna put that many miles on it here. Hell, to be honest, I haven't been putting miles on my car. Hell, I've been walking so much more this year. I thank God I've been walking so much more. Like I've been walking. Like I'm not playing. Like hell, I walked, over what 11. Well, I end up walking 13,000 steps like this morning. And I'm gonna go walk when I get out. I'm gonna charge my phone, go walk. I'm gonna change into some, more, athletic clothes and go hit the backboard, go work out. It's early, y'all. It's 1:57 p.m. It's early. We got plenty of time, and I'm going to utilize my time. That's why I said I don't want to waste time, because time is money, time is precious. We can't get it back, and that's what I feel like I was doing at that dealership. I was wasting time, because he kept saying, "I got a guy for this, got a guy for this." Well, we wasting time because I got cash in hand. What the fuck? Like, why wouldn't you want to capitalize on that? But you trying to embark on some BS, because already your guy in there, he butting in, don't even know what cars on the lot. So do y'all even know how to sell cars, or like, because I did read the reviews and some of them are messed up, but y'all, I don't always go by reviews, because you got some bitter people in this world. You have people, you probably have other mom and pop, car dealerships that are in competition with Latin Motors and other places and stuff around this area, and probably they just be like, oh y'all, they probably tell family and friends, go there and write a bad review. And people do that. People do that in real life. So it's pretty messed up, but it's the truth. Um, Brother Martin Carr after 250,000 miles. Sure, it's 3 years old, but it's already gone through 46,000 miles. Okay. I know I know people gonna have they gonna talk, but I had a Pontiac Sunfire. My dad still has that car. That car, it's a red Pontiac Sunfire, 1998, and it has over 340,000 miles on it now, and it still runs. I mean, obviously not great, but you guys, like, you look at the mileage bar, like what by the speedometer and stuff. Why would they have it to go to 1 million if it couldn't? There are cars that have reached two, three, 400,000 miles. If you really keep your car up, you guys, Candace, you better tell somebody. I keep my cars up. My dad, remember the van? Like, my dad has kept his cars up. Now we can't control, like, hub bearings and just wear and tear. That's just what it is. But as far as the engine and all that, like, again, I am blessed to have my father who can rebuild transmission. He can you can buy a new transmission. He can put that in like that. But him rebuilding it takes a little bit more time. It may take my dad like anywhere from 4 to 7 days to rebuild a transmission. But my dad, I call my dad a doctor of a car, of the car world. My dad is a doctor. He's a surgeon on cars, instead of, like, me being a surgeon's assistant, on actual patients, on live people. But yeah, I get what you're saying, and you got every right. But also, um, I'm not trying to be funny, but, like, even if I did have the car just for like a year or 2 years, a car is a car. A car is, you're not going to have a car like forever and a day. I mean, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, I probably see something else maybe 2 years from now. I may want that. I can tell you this much: like, I'm not going to sit up here and buy nothing brand new. It loses value. Right now, I obviously, my cars are paid off, and I went to a dealership back here, a GMC dealership, and right now they would give me, right now for my car, they would give me 29,000, and I'm like, huh? 29,000. I mean, and that, because I put more miles on it, and I'm like, damn, almost 30,000. That's like kind of crazy and stuff, whatever. But they want these years, you know what I'm saying, when they I don't know how they look at it and stuff, but they want certain years, they want certain models and stuff, and they're willing to pay. And that would be a real nice, like, I mean, of course I want to have an SUV and a sedan, but I mean that would be just, I can go buy a car flat out with that. When my white Denali was flooded because of Hurricane Ian. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I was in Naples, it flooded, and everybody cars flooded. Nobody appraiser, they never even came out. They just cut me a check. State Farm cut me a check. 39,000, just like that. $39,000 check. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And again, I thank God that I had my other car, my Buick Verano, and I end up going home and driving that back to Florida. But it is what it is. Like, I don't know what the future holds and stuff, whatever, but I'm just gonna be patient. I'm gonna be on God's time. That Genesis is a bad boy. Beautiful car, classy and expensive too. Right sharing it is. See, $8,000 is more reasonable. It is, but see, it's more reasonable, I must say. But a dealership ain't fit to sit up here and give you that. That's giving, that would be, they're not gonna do that. Now, like the woman with her Cadillac, that woman wanted $6,500, and it's so nice, y'all. But I ain't gonna lie. Like, both of them, I'm not lying. Like this, I'm in this community. I'm in a community where it's highly populated. It's a lot of white people. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I know there's some racism here, but I'm not trying to say every white person is racist, but it just, if the energy was kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like she just really wasn't, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like my appearance shouldn't matter, but I think in that case it definitely did. Because even she said, "Oh wow, wow, you sound so different over the phone." And I'm like in my head, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Now she didn't say, "Oh, I thought you was white," but she did say that. But the other lady was super nice. And I gave her my license and stuff, whatever. With the other woman, she drove in a car with me. She was in the passenger side, and that's why I said I feel like that woman with the Buick, like, I don't know, I still feel like she tried to scam me some kind of way. But anyway, I don't know. Ain't no way there was nothing else wrong with that car, right, Candace? Exactly. Because I just think that the cars are so nice. People look at the body. My dad always says, I don't care about no damn body. He was like, you can fix that body up too. What's under the hood? How does it look? And like I said, I would have, before even test driving, I would have done all that. But when he told me I got a guy for this, I got a guy for that, it immediately, like, I started putting dings. And yes, judging is inevitable. So you, in a sense, you do judge. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's a ding, that's a ding, that's a ding. It's so many red flags. So at that time in my head, maybe he knows, like, man, this brother is serious, and let's get him a good car. And they probably can find me a good car. I believe in them. I believe in people. I'm not going to sit up here and say they can't find it, but if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Right now is not the day. I'm not fit to sit up here and give you, I'm not fit to give you nothing. Now, like I said, if he said $8,000 and you can just have it, okay, I would have, okay. Cause I mean, shit, like, I have, like my top, like, and I'm not trying to, like, I got all the money in the world, but I'm willing to pay, like, $28,000 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, so I have 30,000 put back for a car, but I'm telling you, I'm like, and I know a Cadillac is going to cost money, y'all. A used Cadillac is going to cost money. A new one, hell yeah. A new one is up to 40, 50. We talking about, like, the used 7 Series at the other dealership, a BMW, was $52,000. A used one. These cars are expensive, because it's a glitz and a glam. But I mean, I don't have that saved for a car. I'm not going to sit up here and pay no $50,000 for no used car. I mean, I'm just not going to do that. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not in a rush, but y'all know, like me, I've done spirit of moment type deals, and those things have always worked out. So yeah, I just kind of got up and said, okay, I'm gonna go over there and just check it out. And that's what I did. But yeah, it was just terrible customer service, And when the guy told me that it was a CTX, I said, no, I said, it's a XTS. No, sir, it's a CTX. And I'm like in my head, why do you care so much? Damn. And then the guy was like, "Oh no, you're right, Mister. It's the XTS." I'm like, "Yeah, of course it is." And so I don't know. I mean, I'm not the person who just, "Oh, I gotta be right." And if you're telling me I'm wrong, I'm gonna be upset. It was just silly. It was silly. But at the end of the day, it's okay. And for 20K, I don't see how that's reasonable. My issue is the modern car market is a scam, overpriced and overused. They buy for 10,000 and they sell for resale for 20K. Yeah, and they make money too. They make money. Y'all know I bought my now um that messed up as well because of like just issues. I've had really sometimes there's bad issues with cars and stuff. Well, I must say that. I mean, there was some things going on and stuff, and I ended up selling it. That's what I did. But it was messing up. And I went for to sit up here and put like so much money in it. Um, but I bought a car from Flying Wheels and awesome cars there. And Flying Wheels is like huge on YouTube, you guys. I think he's over 300,000 subscribers. He's gonna be. I want to say he's probably at 400,000 now. This man is incredible. I didn't even know that he was a part of that. He had a YouTube channel until I went there. And yeah, it's so awesome. But um, he really shows what he does behind the scenes with the cars. So he goes to those car auctions. He gets cars for like 3,000, 1,500, and he will sell them for 10, 15,000. But I'm telling you, he has great mechanics. He has a great work ethic. And I can attest to the fact that I purchased two cars from them, and I mean they both ran beautifully. Now at the end of the day, these are used cars. Things can happen, and you just kind of have to. It's just like me. I get a tennis racket, and I'm like, man, okay, I bought the racket for $200. Now I want to get this. Now I break the frame. I crack the frame a little bit. I want to get it repaired. I want to get it repaired, and I want to get it restrung. Well, that's $300. Why the hell would I sit up here and do that? Why would I sit up here and do that and I can just go and buy another one for a little bit over 200? So, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you come out best just, hey, I'm just gonna keep this and I'm gonna buy another car. So type deal. Or I sell it and then take the proceeds from that and then buy another car. Um, we hate we hate you too, Marty. Wait, I hate people for no reason. Whatsoever. So apologies on my behalf for that. Jet, no, don't say that you hate Marty. No, don't say it. Jet, don't say that. We love you, Marty. And I pray to God that you stop hating yourself. Thanks for the hatred. I appreciate it. Anytime, Jet. Oh my gosh, you are my spirit animal, bro. You are so awesome. Can we dive to Mac? Can we dive to McDonald's? Like that? No, I can't have no McDonald's. I'm gonna be. I shit on myself. I ain't eating no McDonald's. Hell no. Man, ain't eating no McDonald's. If Terrence goes to McDonald's, I would have a heart attack. I ain't gonna. I promise the guy. I got my look. I got a crisp apple olipop here, and I got some prepared. I got like 8 of these from the hospital yesterday because I started using my tickets, my meal tickets that I get for the shout out. So I got like so many more. I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm gonna come here every week. She said, no problem. You come here every time because I'm not gonna get the food. Because you get like an entree and desserts and stuff. I just get drinks. Well, I just get this water. I don't even get Celsius. I did about 2 Celsius when I went to Publix last night after work, but I just get these from the hospital. I love this. I love the grape and I love the kiwi strawberry. No, I love the grape, the kiwi strawberry, and the watermelon. I know somebody gonna say something, but I don't care. Like, of course you're gonna love grape and watermelon. But it's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. I guess school has gotten out. Um, if you keep your car maintained, you will only have to repair 1 or 2 pieces at a time. I agree. AJ, absolutely. My dad tells us like when I say us, my sisters like to really upkeep our cars, like really be careful. And also you can change your oil too many times. You can do too much to the car. So it's like you have to really just be in tune, focus with your vehicles and stuff. And I just take pride when I rent a car. It's just like if I'm like I rent a car or I may do like like, you know, you go to a hotel or something. I treat everything like it's mine. And when like this, like I'm leasing this condo. I haven't bought it. But when they had to they finally came and did an inspection, and the women were like, and I had to snap on their ass back here and stuff, but whatever, you know, we moved on from that because I can't stand people waste my time and not having good customer service. But they did the inspection and they was like, this apartment is so clean. I'm like, yeah, you know, like, I mean, that's just how it should be. Like, I guess you could say I'm a bachelor, but why do I have to have a nasty place and stuff? I don't like nastiness. I'm pretty clean. I don't like nasty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, my car is pretty clean in the inside. I mean, I think my car is kind of dirty. I think it's kind of dirty, but 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 it's okay. You know, I mean, I'm not going back to that car wash because we got 2 car washes here in this condominium. Like, you have, obviously, you know, you manually wash it, but you can park your car. It's under a carport, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. I got plenty of buckets in the house. I got the car wash stuff. I have the shimmies. I have all that. Plus, when I go to those car washes, when I go to that automatic car wash, I end up getting out, really just cleaning my tires off better, putting the tire shine on, because I'm paying extra for tire shine that they never put onto the car. And then you always have to shimmy it off because it barely blows the water off. So it's just redundancy, you know. I feel like so many things are scams. I've been hanging around here for a while now, and I've never seen him eating. My right hand to God, you're not gonna see me eat it, Jet. I'm not playing. On or off camera. You can ask Tracy. I used to put, not, you know, to be honest, I ain't never really just put back that much McDonald's. But Popeyes, love that chicken for Popeyes. I used to eat that like every damn day. And money was not a factor. And even if I'm like, shit, I ain't got that much money in my account, Keisha, that girl would DoorDash me anything I want. That girl would DoorDash me anything. One time, and this is a true story. Damn, I got to do a live stream. I got to invite Keisha up. I got to call it the used to be big back, you know, or something like that live stream. Because I'm telling you, Keisha she would send me DoorDash. Tracy knows Keisha would just get me so much food on DoorDash. So much, you know, like pizza, hot wings, sushi, this, that, Chinese, Thai, so much, you know, Applebee's, Chili's. Now, Chili's, I was walking past Chili's this morning. I love that damn triple dipper. The triple dipper, oh my God. I get the Southwestern egg rolls, the chicken, the honey chipotle crispy honey chipotle crispers or something. And then I get like the quesadilla, like the cheese quesadilla or whatever. Like, cause you get like 3 appetizers and you get 3 appetizers with the triple dipper. That's what it is. And those Southwestern egg rolls though, whew, whew, with that ranch sauce, man, those are some good egg rolls. But yo, I'm not eating no damn McDonald's. I ain't doing that. Is this gay? Is this gay still talking the entire time? Absolutely. Yeah, his mouth never gets a break. Right, Jet? Adam and Jet Adam and Jet go somewhere else, and I go somewhere else, and I have a good day. Thank you, Sharon. But Jet just be playing. Jet's cool. But some of them are kind of crazy. Skip said you called me a maggot loser. Dad told you right under the hood is what counts, right? Exactly, Sharon. Yeah. Dementia done don't got it. Dementia done don't got it. Okay. You like your whole paycheck goes towards OnlyFans models? You said I look like, well, you know what? No, they don't. Cause I'm telling you, I go to Tampa and I pretty much go, my paycheck goes to Hard Rock Casino and to the prostitutes. Cause Tampa got some expensive prostitutes there. I mean, they start at 300. I'm like, damn, I just want a blowjob. I mean, this is crazy. This is absurd. Colin, you said hi. Sharon, you don't know it yet, but Terrence takes the joke pretty well. Yeah, absolutely. I really do. Don't worry about what I'm saying. Just mind your own biscuits, and life will be gravy. Okay, Jet, come on now. Y'all, come on. Y'all be civil, please. Please, everybody be nice. Be nice. Be nice. I'm serious. Y'all, it's a fun day. Okay, it's a fun day. I appreciate y'all so much. I've been on here too long. I just want to come and talk about, a little bit about President Trump, how much I do respect him, and I do love the realness. And if the guys at this place could have been real, it would have been a better experience, But I do want to talk about that. I feel like all that goes hand in hand because they want to sit up here and bash the president so much, but then he's keeping it real. But then when he keep it real, y'all want to bash him still. So what is it? Y'all want this man to conform to y'all beliefs. Y'all want this man to conform. I'm not just saying y'all, I'm just saying people in general. Wants this man to conform to whatever they believe at that present time, so it can be convenience in your life. You can't live your life like that. I'm telling you, I've cut people off because they've been overstepping my boundaries for a long, long time, and I allowed that. So I tweaked my boundaries to make them comfortable, and that's not the point of a boundary. The boundary is you set your boundary, and no one should cross over it. So I'm not gonna sit up here and disrespect y'all. I don't want nobody disrespecting me. I'm telling y'all, like, I try my best to be down to earth. Like, honestly, I'm not perfect, but damn, I just work hard. I get abused at work. Even the manager told me, like, Terrence, I know you work so hard, and I understand it's not fair, but I just can depend on you. I'm like, it's okay, and it's okay. You know what? Because God sees it, and I'm just like my granddad. My granddad had $100,000 under his mattress. This is a true story, and this is before I was born. My dad was telling me. My dad was younger. His granddad Isaac, had $100,000. Because the old folks back in the day, older people, seasoned people, let me say it like that, put money under their mattress. Now, Lord is my witness, I can't do it. I got to put it in the bank, and I don't know. The AI and the robot may take over, and all my money gonna be gone. But I pray to God not. We gonna let me knock on the wood grain. Let me knock on the wood grain. But real talk, like, house burned down, he lost that money. What my dad said? I said, Dad, what did granddad do? He kept working. He kept working. I said, no, Dad, but really, what did he do? Like, what did he say? Was he going off? He kept working. And I said, because my granddad on my dad's side, I met my granddad, and I loved him, y'all. He called me Chucker Jaws because I'm, a big red yellow kid, you know what I'm saying? And he just he was amazing. He always gave us like $2-3, which $2-3 right now is a lot of money, but think about it back in like 1990, 1991, 1992. I was born in 86, and I thank God that I had the pleasure of spending time with my grandma on my mom's side, because I didn't know my grandma on my dad's side. She had passed away before I was born. And then my mom's father, Bose. Every time I get into the car and I see the Bose speakers in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my granddad name, Bose. I said I was gonna put pictures up of everybody, on my community wall, eventually. But Bose, I never got a chance to meet him. And my mama said he did not play. His hands were so big, and she said I remind him so. I remind her of him. Um, I'm saying this wrong. I'm a reminder of him to my mom, and I was like, really? She was like, yeah. You just, you're a big man, and I just was a big kid, not even like, okay, fat, but just big. My stature like was bigger than the average, kid growing up and stuff, whatever. And of course, I'm a big guy, but I don't know. I've met some of my awesome supporters. Shout out to Tracy Ford. I love her. But people meet me and they say, from YouTube, they be like, man, you look a lot different than we would have expected, and because I feel like maybe some people think I'm even bigger than I am. I'm a big guy, but I'm not Sasquatch. Even when I was 478 pounds, I was very big, but I mean, I could still I got around. I could, I just have to roll side to side to get out the bed. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but real talk. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. And thank y'all. I just want y'all, like, please just, y'all be positive one another. Um, don't allow each other to, don't allow y'all selves to get frustrated with one another. Don't allow people, even trolls coming in, don't allow them to put a ding in your day. Just keep being positive. I'm not just trying to say this. I promise y'all, I didn't win that $1 billion. I didn't win that $1 billion lottery. I want to win $1 billion, but it's okay. It's okay. Just keep being positive. You know what I'm saying? Keep being positive. Do something that you love. I'm gonna go to my happy place. We're gonna go work out. I'm gonna show y'all how many steps I got. Oh my gosh, y'all! It's 2:21. It's 2:21. Y'all know 2:22 is coming up. I'm not trying to wait for it. I'm just saying. But look at the steps. We got 18,707 steps, and the goal was 10,000. I don't know who changed it 11,000, but anyway, I've been getting it. So the goal is 11,000. I'm almost to 20,000 steps. So maybe we can even get to 22,000 before the day is out if I get my ass out this car. But thank y'all so much. Hey, Tom, again, thank you for being Terrence. I'm so proud of your health journey, and always remember your health is your true wealth, not money or power. God bless you. We are so much different in so many ways, but the same because of the Lord. Thank you so much, Tom. God bless you. At Jets, oh no, I know he does, and it's very humorous. People need to stop with the extra. I'm enjoying this live. Sharon, thank you so much. God bless you, Sharon. Honestly, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for your time, for your patience. Thank you for like standing up for me. Thank you for being here. God bless you. I'm not playing when I say God bless you. May your cup run it over. You're such a remarkable person. I thank you so much. Jess said, no, you're starting shit. And then you laughing. MAGA 2025. I live in hoods and ghettos of New York, and we are poor and starving here. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not just saying I'm sorry. I mean, I grew up in the projects. I'll leave y'all with this. I know. Hey, Candace. Again, where is the gay? Well, I mean, where's the guy located who gotten this dependable vehicles from? Um. Oh. In. Okay. In New Hampshire. Oh gosh. He's in New Hampshire. Is it Manchester, New Hampshire? Look, Candace, look up Flying Wheels, like on YouTube. Flying Wheels, say like Flying Wheels Automotive, Flying Wheels, like Flying Wheels. Um, oh my gosh, like he's awesome. He's incredible. And then also now he's also here in Florida. Not Southwest Florida, but I want to say he's in Tampa Bay area. Um, but he's awesome. Awesome, very dependable. Also, I mean, New Hampshire though. The deal about New Hampshire that I love, no state tax. But y'all know, like I got cars from New Hampshire, then I had them registered in Mississippi, and then I go to the damn tax place, and they say, oh, that'd be 23. That'd be $2,300. I'm like, okay, here you go. I'm like, damn, because you got to pay the tax. You got to pay the tax wherever you register that car. And so if I would have just registered it in New Hampshire, um, but at that time, I didn't have an actual address, because that's when I was at the hotel. But it could have worked out when I got that Airbnb. But anyway, it's okay because I want to have, so I have a Mississippi license plate for this car, and then my Buick has a Florida license plate, and I have one more tag that I want to put that tag on the car, and I'm gonna do it, y'all. Mark my word, I'm gonna manifest it. But yeah, in New Hampshire, but we're in New Hampshire. But Flying Wheels will probably, you'll see everything. You'll see his dealership. When I tell you, just a stand-up individual, and also Candace, I'm not joking. He shipped cars. Around the country. I don't want to say world because I don't want nobody coming in from UK like, well, he shipped a car here, but he shipped cars around the country. Try taking a chill pill before you bust a capillary. um I love you so much too, Colin. And Jet worried never. Yep. And never. Yep. I did eat my biscuits, and they were gravy. I can speak as I please. Okay, y'all with the biscuits and gravy, y'all making my ass hungry. Y'all making me hungry, damn it. Jet, you and Sharon, y'all making me hungry with y'all damn biscuits and gravy. I need me a damn biscuit. I appreciate y'all. No McDonald's. McCassidy, yeah, no McDonald's. You can say what you want. So can funny how that comes full circle, ain't it? And can I love y'all. Y'all better speak y'all truth. Spadunny said, God bless you. God bless you too. I appreciate you. And Andrea said, if you don't like nasty stuff, why do you like Trump? Well, that's not nice. I mean, I guess, your freedom of speech, but Trump isn't nasty. I don't say those things. I mean, but I can't tell you what to say. Stop telling me to be quiet. Terrence, the song of today is Power. Oh my gosh, no, you didn't. No, you did not. Because that's the song I was It's never for long, because I know our love still remains strong. Oh my gosh. Oh God, I'm gonna play that song, yo. No, you didn't. I was playing that song when I was driving. I drove to go get some gas at the Wawa, and I end up going on McGregor to the dealership, and I was playing that song, Power of Love. I love Luther Vandross. Y'all know Luther Vandross is and will always be my mom's most favorite artist. And yes, she loved her Climax, she loved her Commodore, she loved her Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin's, Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle. Like my mom, my mom loves she just loved like old school, which really it really wasn't that old back when I was like when my mom was 38, 39 singing. But yeah, I love Luther's just awesome. There will never be another Luther or Whitney Houston. And believe it or not, my mom loved Whitney Houston, but she wasn't a huge fan of Whitney Houston. But Whitney Houston is just like, I mean, there's only one Whitney Houston, there's only one Patti LaBelle. There will only be one Aretha. Like Jennifer Hudson did that freaking movie. She did Aretha. And Aretha Franklin wanted her to do it, asked her to do it. She chose her to do it. And she did a great job. And Jennifer Hudson can sing, but she will never be Aretha Franklin, and she knows that. That's why I love people who understand their place. You know what I'm saying, and respectfully so. But anyway, y'all know I just keep talking. I'm sorry. Now Terrence could eat some Popeyes, and if you know him, you know he loves that chicken from Popeyes on time. Yo. Tracy, remember the damn number 100 lemon wings? Oh my gosh, today. That's how you tell someone to shut up, by the way. Take notes. You just don't pay attention. I was about to say Jet is cool. Yeah, Jet's cool. But all y'all are cool. I appreciate y'all. I'm cool as the water I'm in. I know that's right. Cool water. Cool in the water. Who sings that? Oh gosh, that's a good song too, ain't it? Hey Alvin, what's up? T, damn it, you made me spit my water out. You do what? With your paycheck, I hollered. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so behind. Yeah, I go to the Hard Rock Casino and I pay I pay the prostitutes in Tampa. And I said they way more expensive than here, but they scattered out here, and then it ain't the prostitutes here be like 60, 70 years old. These old wrinkled, yeah. You guys, I do not pay for sex. I ain't never gonna say I ain't never have now. Okay, that'd be a lie. Because I've gone to Vegas a couple of times. I see a couple of times here. I go to Vegas a whole lot. Tracy, I wish I would have known you when I would go to Vegas so much. Y'all, I ain't lying. I would go to Vegas. My right hand to God. This is nothing to brag about, but I would lose I've lost $20,000 there in a couple of nights. I gamble. I get that from my mom too. My mom played poker. She played deuces. She played blackjack. She played baccarat. My mom loved the slots. My mom, Texas Hold'em. My mom knew about them cards. my mama played cards, and my dad was like the security. So when my mom and dad end up getting their own home, my mom would have card games, and it was never no police. It was no problem. It was very respectful. It was no issues. There was one time my dad pulled a gun out on somebody, but you know that was a situation. That was a very a rarity. But yeah, John Sarbo. Hey, love you all. Thank you so much. Love you too. Just said, love you too, Sharon. Oh, nah, T, me and Jet, cool. We just joking. Love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I know y'all are. Goodbye. I love you so much. Oh, thank you so much. That's accepted with open arms. Oh, thank y'all. God makes us all unique. Absolutely, Alvin. About the biscuits. Oh my gosh. And gravy. Wait, that's not who sings Power of Love. Yes! Luther Vandross! Oh yes! Luther! Luther Vandross. Absolutely. Now I know some Luther. I grew up listening to him because of my mom. I grew up listening to him. I ain't lying. I'm telling you. Those are some big ass birds. God damn. Y'all look at these birds. I don't know if eagles up, I think. It was another one, but they were like, it was two of them. Where's the other one? You see that damn bird? How? What the hell are they doing? You see how that damn bird just swooping down like that? That is crazy. You look how they flying. Yo, I think they about to attack something. Because they flying like crazy. Wouldn't it be amazing to fly like that? Fly like an eagle. Fly like an eagle. Wow, they were flying crazy. But boy, stop. 60 or 70 years old, you looking for a babysitter? I'm not usually bisexual, but I'll pay for it if I have to, Jen. I know that's right. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, but luckily I ain't gotta do that. Especially with Brittany being around. I woke up at 2, did a line, and started drinking at 7. Is that good for 17? Hell yeah. And you only did, I used to do, you did 2 lines of cocaine. I used to do 4 lines. But see, you and I are different because I was 14 doing it. So yeah. Not trying to make it a competition, but I win. I win with doing the 4 lines of cocaine, and I win with the damn trolling. Because look how much more fun I am. I was 14 doing a U17. You were a loser. Holy smokes, a big bird. Yeah, I thought it was a woman. Learn to respect the power of love. Oh no, power of love. Like, power of love is like Luther Vandross. But you may be talking about, you probably be talking about somebody else though. But power of love is Luther Vandross song. Hello, my brother from another mother. Hey, what's up, Terrence? What's up? How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. CM Punk, okay, probably a Hulk. Steve Miller, 4 lines is for beginners. Do 6 rails and call me in a week. I ain't doing none of that. I told y'all about that damn when my sister, her husband came, my brother-in-law came to Orlando, and we went to Old Town and went shopping. Jamon picked up, he got moonshine and he got some edibles. He said, bro, I'm gonna get you one. And Keisha was like, yeah, get him one. And I'm like, okay, I never ever done an edible. I'll never do an edible again. I threw up. I was trying to take off my skin. Oh my gosh. I ain't never doing an edible again. Hey, Avery, how you doing? Your Luther does sing the power of love, but I thought about learn to respect the. Oh, you're talking about okay. That's another song. That's someone else. But the power of the. Okay, gotcha. I'm on the bus heading home from school. Okay, cool, Avery. Well, I hope and pray that you had a wonderful day of school. I hope and pray you had a wonderful day at school. It's so nice that you come in. You guys, Avery is a future farmer of America. Okay, she is a future, and we love her. And she's doing amazing things now, and she's gonna do amazing things in the future. And I appreciate you so much, Avery. W's for Avery. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all all so much. I'm gonna skedaddle, okay, because I gotta go and charge the phone. I promise y'all, I took a really, really, really nice bath. I feel refreshed. It's a little cooler here, you know. That's why I have the car off and I'm not like profusely sweating. But look outside. I mean, it's not terrible outside, you know. I'll open the door and give you it. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's not bad though, you know. Right? It's not bad. Toodle. Oh my, you said toodle-doo. My mom used to say toodles. My mom always said toodles. Hi, Avery W. Oh, Colin, thank you so much. Thank you for giving Avery a W. God bless you. God bless you all. You guys, look, I'm going to charge up, and then I might be going back live, and I may be swinging at the ball, okay? And also, I got new tennis balls. My coworker, who I really adore this woman, y'all. I really adore her. Y'all know I really don't socialize with too many coworkers, if y'all can believe it or not. But this woman, this man is about to have an accident. Why are you speeding like that? I'm not on call. Because once he fucking crashed and about to kill himself, I'm not getting called in. That is crazy to drive like that. Where are they rushing to? Well, maybe to that fried chicken at Publix. I can understand that. And the biscuits that y'all got me thinking about. No, but she got me these new tennis balls. And I did a video on it, and I was like breaking down. I started crying because I couldn't help it. Like, that is so thoughtful. Like, these balls are expensive. I'm actually gonna charge my phone. I'm gonna carry one case. I'm gonna put it in my book bag, or my tennis bag, and I'm gonna go. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to stay active. I'll probably stay at the park for probably like 3 hours. You know, the park closes like at 9 or 10. So, and there's no rain in the forecast. It's gonna get colder tonight. It's supposed to get down to 52 degrees, but I'm gonna stay active, baby. We're gonna stay active, okay? I hope and pray that you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all, I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna come back on and have some fun with y'all. I'm glad to see you're driving. I'm driving. Well, I just drove to, I had to go get gas, and I end up like spur of the moment going to Latin Motors, but I wasn't gonna drive at all today. But I'm about to get out this car. I'm about to get out this car. T, enjoy your day and be safe. Love you much. Thank you so much, Sharon. I love you. I appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is Tina going to be live tonight? Maybe, Colin. Maybe. Tina, Dolly, Green Screen Man, down there, Peterson. He back from the casino, so it can be anybody. I don't know where I would be without FFA. My advisors, Miss Sharp and Mr. Tilly, shape us for the future. They are truly amazing people. You know what? And don't forget yourself. You're amazing too, Avery. And I really do appreciate you being a part of this channel. And I think you're so amazing. I think your parents have done a remarkable job raising you, and just keep going. Do not stop. Keep going. Ignore any foolishness that you see at school. Don't embark on that, and keep your head in the books. And yeah, and just keep focused. Just keep focused. I think people can lose focus quite easily. I mean, children can, but also us adults, you know. And there is peer pressure even within, you know, when you get older. Learn to forget about trying to sit at somebody else's table, and learn to build your own table, and you take a seat right on it. Like, he'll sit on top of it, okay? You keep going. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. All right. Have a good day, Jet. Oh, thank you so much, Sharon. Thank you, and Jet. Jet, thank you. Sharon, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all really make me laugh. We put together things for our fruit and snack sale. We have all sorts of fruit and snacks. We have sold lots of stuff. We sold just over 100 boxes, just one item. It helps with us with our trips. That's awesome, Avery. That's awesome. Candace said she was in future. You was an FFA, loved it too. That's awesome, Candace. Oh my gosh, W's for Candace as well. Candace, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Candace. Y'all, like, Candace and I went to school together. Candace and I played tennis together. You know, I love that woman. I love that woman. She's remarkable. She's amazing. She's so doggone beautiful. I ain't hitting on you, Candace. I ain't hitting on you now. But she knows she's hot. But okay, now I'm kind of blushing. Okay, but anyway, I miss you too, Candace. Malone Crunk said, "What's up? What's up? How you doing?" I'm gonna hop over here, but there's people hopping in, but I'm gonna hop off. I gotta hop off. I gotta hop off. Good morning, beautiful eyelashes. Good morning to you. Third time I'm seeing your live, and it's 1 a.m. here right now. Really? Wow. Well, it's 2:41 p.m. here. You should make Candace a moderator. Jet, maybe, but Jet, what are you talking about? When I reach that point again, I'm making your ass a moderator, bro. Shit. Damn, like you always come and show love and support. Yes, I'm down with that. And Candace, you already know, Candace, like I know, like you true blue. Like you so awesome. You're so awesome. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for just dealing with like the negativity that sometimes creeps in. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Avery, come and read this. I will be going to Louisville, in February with my mother. We are so excited. We will get to go to farm machinery shows and truck and tractor pulls, and we go to jungle gyms. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's so dope. I love that, Avery. I love that. You're gonna have fun. It's an international food market in Cincinnati, Ohio. Really? Wow. Avery, have fun for me too. Oh, Candace, I love that. Y'all are so awesome. Y'all so dope. Thank y'all so much again for being in here. God bless each and every last one of y'all. Y'all make my heart smile, for real. I'm full of so much love. I'm not kidding. I'm full of so much love. I'm going to share it with the world, Every person I'm going to walk past, I'm going to say hello, even if they just kind of look at me like I'm crazy. I'm going to say hello. Probably not as loud because they may think that maybe they may think I'm a little special. And I don't know, they probably give me some goldfish or something, like animal crackers or something. Do they got those in sugar free? Oh, I gotta check. Avery, have fun for me too. God bless you too, Avery. Colin says, I love you so much. I love you so much. Guys, have a blessed one, okay? Good, bless the people who even don't believe in God. Absolutely. Avery, you are an awesome person. You are too, Alvin. You are too. You're hilarious, bro. Jen, I know I'm crazy. I really am crazy. Like, y'all, I had a doctor laughing his ass off last night. A doctor who does not laugh in surgery was laughing at me. I'm telling y'all, I'm like, I should be in the Guinness Book of World Record. I'm not Kevin Hart. I can never be Bernie Mac. But I'm telling you, y'all, I had them laughing. I had them rolling. And I think it's just like mannerisms and my face expressions and things of that nature, just having fun. You are special in a good way. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you. Again, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. I can't get off because I love talking to y'all. I really, really do. But thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. I will talk to y'all soon, okay? Because it ain't going to take me too long to charge my phone. But, just give me like 45 minutes or something like that. Anyway, thank y'all so much. God bless you. I will talk to y'all soon, all right? Bye!